and when you get married, everything starts. Because suddenly, person when you just see the man, all of a sudden now him a married man and know them start to rush your husband. No man out the road never see your wife because to them your wife get look mash up and pop down. But the moment you put on the ring pan her and your sister listen, she's quality and she's a wife material, guess what? And then you're in a trouble. Man out the road start bark like wolf and dog for your wife.
True.
We get so comfortable. We don't want to pray anymore. We don't want to join hands together anymore. And young people, I'm telling you tonight, marriage life is a beauty, but it comes with a lot of different things. It comes with it ups and it comes with it down. Because years ago, I want to run away from my one. I normally talk it in my life and tell people, in the first and second years, married people not talk it truth. If you are here the first and second year, especially sometimes the first year in marriage, it always becomes the sour part. If you never experience it, well, God bless you.
True.
Because most of the married couple them can talk, so the first and the second years always be a problem in the marriage. Those was the year where you feel like say, no sir, I want to give up.
Can't bother. Why you get married? God.
This is the year where you feel like say Jesus, when me gonna pick up on myself. And when you know you pick it up on yourself, you know say ordained by God. And listen to me people, you say Christian people, especially when you're choosing by God, you have to go through the hardest battle. And I see him we work with marriage life. When your marriage is ordained by God, it have to go through it valley. It have to go through it valley. A lot of persons not going to talk about the valley situation because they are ashamed. But I am not ashamed to talk about my valley situation. There are days I feel like say I want to take someone lick my husband for 6. And this is not the first I'm sharing it.
That's true.
Because the type of person we are usually be in sin. I wasn't no good person. And I oftentimes talk it and I say God take up someone like me from out of the mud, from out of the swamp. And God changed me, God turned my life around. So when me and my husband get married and me see him a go on with him look self, me I say, oh, you don't know see a bad girl you are ramp with. In the first year, me not put up a fight and put up the wrong fight. That's why I love to relate to war room. Sometimes we fight and we fight a run back. We're not allowing God to fight our warfare for us. We're not allow God to war for us. We want to do our own thing. But tonight I'm saying to married person, you say when the heat turn up in the kitchen, call upon Almighty God. And don't wait upon the heat to turn up in the kitchen before you start call upon Almighty God. Before you start begin to pray, before you start begin to fast, before you start begin to cover your wife, cover your husband. Ladies out there, wife out there, wanna pray for your husband.
Kings of kings.
You see we not for us as ladies, we're very strong. Sometimes our husband them are weak. And a lot of man afraid to open up to your wife. And man, if you're here, husband, if you're here tonight, listen, if you have a weakness and you have a woman of God in your life, share your weakness with your wife. For you and your wife can pray about that situation. A lot of men struggle with the spirit of Lord Jesus. A lot of men struggle with that spirit of masturbation. A lot of men struggle with that sexual demon spirit. So even when they're married to you, they must still want to look outside. They must still want to go outside of the box. When they fear are not into these husbands, they're capable of doing every and anything. But you see, when they fear God, certain things them not gonna mix up, you know. Them not gonna want to say do certain things as other man will do. Me and Mr. Taylor usually argue a whole lot back and forth. We all day in a bush argue because as I said we have 4 kids, right? And Most of the time we don't want the kids them to know what was taking place between me and him. So therefore we drive out or we leave out and go to the bush where we can argue well. And then when time we finish course now and we soon reach home now, we act like everything was
nice
everything.
And even if me hug her up or something,
yes, man. And when time we vex, we're not going to make it look suspicious.
Yes.
We're not going to make it look away in front of the kids them. So the end of the day, watch this, we was there and guys, like communication have to be in a relationship. Yes. In marriage you have to can communicate. Don't come tell me about say, oh, like a lady have to deal with and every time I try. Listen to me. Find ways how to deal with your wife. This is not your girlfriend. This is your wife we are talking about. Man, don't find no excuse and come and tell me someone said, oh, the woman hard to deal with and the woman this and the woman that. So hold on there.
You have to find a way how to.
You're married to the woman and you try to tell me say you can't find ways how to deal with the woman. You're married to the man and you cannot find ways how to deal with the man to try and go around the man even a little bit. Alright, if I can't go around the man, what about this? Years ago when me and my husband could not get along, one day I was on his grandmother veranda and I hear God talk to me clear as a whistle. And so my daughter, go and mix him a cup of juice. And in the cup of juice, you're going to prophesy everything what you want in a him over the juice. And listen, God used the foolish. I wonder if any person in my life, if you know this, guys, you can just type yes in the chat. If you know that God used the foolish thing to confine the wise, type yes in the chat. Because this way I'm about to share, guys, this was so stupid. To me, it was so stupid. Why God is going to give me a specific instruction and is going to tell me, said, get him a cup of juice and over the juice, prophesy what you want over him in the juice and give him the cup of juice and strict instruction. Watch this. Some of us, you know the reason why we can't get a breakthrough in our marriage? We don't listen to Almighty God, and obedience is better than sacrifice. When God gives me the instruction, He tell me also, He go further, He said, do not drink from the glass. Mix it and give it to your husband and prophesy. And I say, okay then, Almighty God, I'm going to do it exactly as you tell me to do. I said, babes, you want a glass of juice? Remember, God don't set him thing already, so there is no way my husband he can open him mouth and say no, he don't want it, because God don't set up everything already, people. I wonder if nobody get where I'm about to say to them. And listen to me, what happened, people? I went in the kitchen and I go and I mix that juice. And when I mix that juice, people of God, remember I said, every day we get up with an argument for the first and second year. There were 2 times I walk out of my marriage. Listen, 2 times I walk out of my marriage. There was no form of communication as my husband speak. When you talk about communication, we are talking about get up and cuss. Every second, every minute we at it. Tell we off because the morning go straight out back till night time. And when you check a stop, what we really are cuss about, this is my testimony. May I tell you what God do for me and oh God come true for me. So if God do it for me years ago, God is the same God now. He never leave us, neither forsake us, and He never change. When man change, when woman change, when boy change, when your family member can change, when people give up on you, God will never give up and God will never change.
Mighty God.
So people of God, watch this. Me get the cup of juice, me go on in the kitchen. I hope we are follow tonight, because I hope we come with a listening ears, because we are here to learn. Me no want one time I come off for the live, you come and text me one side, woman of God, where you say me miss it. If you miss it, that means that this message was never for you. Because Any at all this message is for you, you're going to ask God to open up the ears them so you can get this message, and this message can bring victory to you. This message can bring deliverance to you tonight. Any at all you're going through any marital issue, watch this. So I go in the kitchen, I get the glass of juice. When I mix the glass of juice, people, remember I said, God, be specific to me. God said to me, prophesy, go and mix your husband a glass of juice. Prophesy everything what you want over your husband, over the glass of juice. And when you prophesy and you finish, do not drink from the glass. Carry it and give to him.
Yes, Lord.
And I went in the kitchen, and people of God, believe you me, I'm here tonight. I am not lying. Mr. Taylor, if I'm lying, tell me if you lock my mouth tonight. Mr. Listen, I go in the kitchen and I mix the juice. And when I done mix the juice, I start prophesy. And I prophesy, and I prophesy, and I prophesy. And I say, God, me believe you because you give me instruction to do it. And people of God, me prophesy everything when I want out for my life, my husband life. And I say, listen to me. Anything we are cause problem in our marriage is going to leave us as today.
Yes, Jesus.
As this day, not tomorrow, not later, but now.
Mighty God.
And people of God, when I finish prophesying over the glass of juice, I go and I say, here you go, Mr. Taylor. And he take a glass of juice and he did drink. People of God, I mean, I say, listen to me. Some of you know talk about, say, you don't know God.
Where's your faith?
Lift your feet,
Mighty
believe.
God.
Faith is the substance of things hoped for, evidence of things not seen. A lot of you love to see too much before you believe. Sometimes you must not see before you believe, but by faith you believe and know that you're going to get your healing and your breakthrough, and you will get it. Listen to me no man. You see when I done prophesy and I carry the cup of juice and I present you and say, here you go, Mr. Taylor. And in drink the juice, I mean instant.
Instant.
When I say children of God, I mean instant God fix my marriage.
Mighty God.
I mean instant it start work. I mean by me and this man they know how to communicate. And I mean by instant me and the man talk from in the evening go straight back before the morning the next morning. Who could it be but God?
Jesus. I hope somebody is getting something now. Say this message is for you. Grab it. Mighty God of Daniel.
So what I'm telling you tonight, many of us on this live must watch War Room. And you realize what the old lady said to the young lady. You're fighting a wrongful battle. Sometimes we are fighting it on our own and we not allow God to fight it. So tonight I'm here to tell every married person, say if you make God fight it for you, your husband will give you trouble, your husband gonna find a Jezebel out there. Start go on your knee, not argue with the husband. Go down on your knee and start for prayer. Go down on your knee and start to fast. Start to call upon Almighty God and watch God fix you and turn your husband around straight back to you. Him have to come.